Unfortunate that we lost our destroyer here, but I think actually the Z-52 is right there. So I'm going to shoot. It's not cheats, bro, okay? I'm not cheating. I promise, okay? We looked at where he last was known. We saw we got spotted. He was the only one that could spot us. We tried to predict how fast he would be. I promise I'm not cheating, bro. Hey guys, welcome back to World of Warships. Today we're doing another ship request. You wanted to see the Lauria. The most upvoted comment down below this video is what I will play next time. That's how this ship request series goes. Whatever you guys want to see, within reason, there's a few rules, I will play. With Lauria here, we're getting a tier 10 battleship that has SAP and a lot of Overmatch with it. Colombo has 381mm guns, allowing you to not quite overmatch 27mm of armor. But with 457s, we overmatch 30mm of armor plating with SAP, which does an absolute ton of damage. 16,600 alpha damage here, 114mm of pen there. So any light cruisers, assuming their citadels exposed, we can actually get SAP citadels. Be on the lookout for that today. We have battle cruiser dispersion here with 1.8 sigma. So we're gonna land a lot of salvos today, hopefully. It's same dispersion table as Thunder, actually. That was the previous ship request. But this one only gets 1.8 sigma, where Thunder gets 1.9 sigma, which is just the tendency for the shells to go towards the center of the dispersion ellipse. We should expect it to be relatively accurate. In the past, I've found it to not be that, a little bit inconsistent, so we'll see how it goes today. 26-second reload here with reload mod. I don't think we need range mod. 19.3 kilometers of range doesn't sound like a lot at tier 10 these days, given how passive it is. But a 12.3 kilometer detect, I think we can easily make the 19 kilometers of range work. We have a spotter plane as well, if we ever need a little bit more range. I'm taking extra heals here on my commander, as well as this 2-pointer skill. Given our detection is so low, as well as we have really high speed already, Brisk, I think, is a good option here to get the flank going early. Taking Adrenaline Rush, and then just pretty standard stuff. I may change this up. It's been a while since I've played the Lauria, but starting off relatively basic. Going prop mod here, not steering gears, feels a little bad. I don't think steering gears will help us out too much. In general, the turning is a big problem on Lauria, since your turning circle radius is 1,000 meters with a 17-second rudder. We'll see if I decide differently, but for the most part, we need to keep it angled. 30-degree firing angles should be a good thing for this ship, although our armor profile here, it's a little awkward. At closer ranges, people can start to pinpoint these flatter sections of the ship that aren't as angled. Like if we give 30 degrees of broadside to shoot all of our guns, suddenly this is looking very flat. A lot of shell catchers here. Lauria can take a surprising amount of damage even when it is angled. And if you get particularly unlucky, this citadel can be easily hit at almost any angle, because it's such a high exposed section here in the middle that has some very flat portions. We don't typically see this in the game. I guess maybe a bit on certain cruisers. This reminds me a bit of the Minotaur stepped up citadel here in the middle, but there's like a second step just under the funnels here. So if you've ever wondered where to shoot this thing, you definitely need to hit it right in the middle. That is the most vulnerable point. Otherwise, it's a little above broadside, a little above waterline. On your broadside citadel armor here. It's not bad down low, but yeah, it gets to be 350 there. It's a bit of an awkward armor layout. Not one that wants to brawl, but that's okay, because we're going to be a flanking, sniping kind of ship, and I think it's going to perform quite well today. As always with ship request, make sure you comment down below whatever you want to see next time, but for now, let's get into it with the Lauria. Oh, an experimental ship at tier 8. We pen that pretty much everywhere. With the SAP, funny. Z23 here too, good to know. He went broadside enough, AP would have done good too, but 16k? Oh no. He'll send his heal for sure, but if he remains spotted for us, we got a lot of damage available to us. Preussen very far away. Aim high, he's turning away. Hopefully I let enough with the engine boost too. 17k. No, it was too high after all. Unfortunate. Prince gets, what is it, 15-kilometer bombs? Actually, it must be longer than that if he's sending them my way. Alright, let's try there. Can we accelerate? This is why we have prop mod. Yes. Okay, we're good. We do have to worry about that, though. Wisconsin there, too. Our Harlem is over pushing, unfortunately. But we do have a Colbert here. Alright, he's angled now. But again, we overmatched 30. So assuming we hit, we just have to hit him. Battlecruiser dispersion should be good here. Yeah, there it is. Very powerful. SAP is very annoying to fight against, you know? What do? When the alpha damage is so high. And the pen angle is high. Let alone the overmatch here. We'll aim high here too for superstructure is where we have to hit on him. Let's be aware Wisconsin is starting to come this way. Broadsides are vulnerable. And Wisconsin's very strong. So we want to respect that angle. Let's try there. We can pen Wisconsin in more areas of his ship, so that's why I'm going after him. He's also a more dangerous target than a Bryson kiting in base. Wow, another miss. Aim too low, I guess. It's a little trolly. I think it's been a while from Lauria, right? But that's kind of been my impression of Lauria in the past, if I'm remembering correctly, and it needs to be, by the way. We just can't have SAP, 457 SAP be consistent, you know? Oh, he turned away there, so we miss. Too bad. Now, does Arani push? Doesn't look like it. Being a bit of a long, narrow ship means at these angles, it feels like we're getting a lot of people just missing us. Armor is holding surprisingly well throughout this video, I would say. Let's try there for the Wisconsin. We're going to try and stay out of secondary range on Price then. I'm not sure if he's actually secondary build or not, but... Oh my goodness, was that 23,000 damage? Was that 23k? 5 full pens? Oh, that's... Okay. I mean, we found our damage, I guess. Wow. Like, can you imagine that every salvo? That wouldn't be fair at all. Alright, the Prince goes down middle. Okay. A lot less damage angled. That's a good thing. Now that Wisconsin is angling so much, and he's far away too, let's be honest, I'm going to go after Price in here. Again, superstructure is where we got to hit. The shells are a little slower than I think, but I overled that. Didn't realize he was slowing down so much. Poor rudder shift, poor turning radius, and yet because of the 30-degree firing angles, we're in good shape here. Unless Wisconsin does that. I gotta pay more attention. Try there. Fortunately, we stopped, and that allowed us to dodge that salvo. Let's see, are you secondary build? 12-4. No, he's not. Okay. He's not secondary build. I think that's better, probably. I would have been a little bit more sad if he was secondary build in base like that to start with. Look at how saturated this poor Wisconsin is. Something to consider here too is I keep shooting after they shoot. Anytime you're trying to hit someone and they're maneuvering, oftentimes people maneuver after they fire. Oh, that's so much damage at that range and angle. They often maneuver after they shoot, so you can expect that if their reload is better than yours or on a better timing. Yeah, so he's gonna shoot here. And we're about the same timing right now. Wow, that's good accuracy, actually. For Preußen guns. Wow. I know I'm pushing enemy spawn and I shouldn't be, but this one's looking like a bit of a blowout too. Oh, Wisconsin shots. Something I should be doing is probably swapping to the AP if the... Oh, there it is. Yeah. If this Preußen continues to give this much broadside. Wow, and Preußen got the sit in there too. Okay. I guess we gotta respect the guns a little bit more. Fortunately, we can go dark here. How insane is that? That this ship can go dark this close to a Preußen. Assuming there's no DD around, of course. Look at that. Concealment, man. Some of these battleships get such wild concealment these days. Out detecting a lot of cruisers. 49 hits, 106k. That's all right. Oh, only one hit there is a little disappointing. But I want to show you the AP here into broadside Preußen, because now we can full pen his belt, right? The reason we're doing a little bit less to Preußen is I can only hit a superstructure, which then is saturated. And he's turning away, so this might not actually do too much if we don't hit exactly the broadside armor. But there, we do 15k this time. That's a decent example, actually. You need to know your pen thresholds with SAP. So here, 114, this mod tells me in-game, allowing me to see my pen very easily. Is he stopping? I think he's stopping. But anytime you can't pen, I mean, just think of it as German battleships, basically. That their upper belts aren't pennable by SAP. Oh no, we bracketed him. Yeah, it's his bow. It's his bow, I guess that makes sense. But a little disappointed still. Gotta hit center mass. Use another heal. And send the sap there. Yeah, another blowout. Ah, how disappointing. Three games, 3 blowouts so far. Oh, we'll keep going. And the shell velocity is, I think it's slower than Bourgogne. Or sorry, not Bourgogne, Colombo. So if you're used to Colombo, even though these are bigger shells, they actually have worse travel time. Kind of strange that. Okay, in-cap my turret. That's fine. 2 hits for 10,000, man. Oh, wow. Actually, you know what? Let's not throw this now that we're looking here. Let's not throw. I don't know who to go for here. Probably Bourgogne, yeah. Goes down a little easier. I'm constantly playing with my speed, you notice. I'm trying to get them to either hit my bow or my stern sections. I really don't want them to hit my center mass, because that's when they get the big hits in. Gotta be careful. Only one bounce there into Wisconsin, unfortunately. Oh, that's the game. Unfortunate. We were getting into a brawl. I was looking forward to showing you guys some of the weakness there with the brawling on Lauria and how you got to be really careful. We saw a little bit of that earlier this match, I guess, but I mean, 153 is decent damage there. But a blowout, you know, I push spawn. That's never a good tactic. It worked here just because it's a blowout game. I mean, some of those Wisconsin salvos were crazy, though. Now, our speed can get us into trouble pretty early, but sometimes it lets us get flanks going. Now, hopefully, I swap in time for this Stalin. He's very slow. Is he going to accelerate? Let's see. He is, but I might catch him. Oh, only one. Still a very good shot. We pushed up very aggressively. Possibly too aggressively, but we have an Apply here. Ton of torps, so there's a Jaeger here. Do I want to play here? Oh, it's so scary, man. Colombo. It's I'm not sure if I'm forced to play here or not now. My turning radius is quite poor. All right, let's go to the SAP now. Stalin's angled. Colombo will be angled soon. But we got some damage with the AP. Okay, AP. 2 salvos, 54k. Not bad. We take those. And this concealment, again, it just lets us play aggressive positions and go dark every once in a while. Not always. If there's a carrier, of course, suddenly there's problems. Let's try there. Okay, we do get lit still. I would not have gone here if this Napoli wasn't with us, by the way. Certainly not. 4 full pens. Okay, very nice, very nice. Napoli is going to play the island, so I think I'm going to just try and follow his movement. There is a super carrier elephant in the room here that we got to be very careful of. Very, very careful of. Yeah, he's on his way over. Oh, maybe not. I think I'm actually going to use this opportunity to get myself angled away. I'm not going to run. Okay, I'm not going to run, but I'm going to angle away. And Mr. Stalin? No. Are we serious? Oh, this Stalin player, he's so broadside and I can't kill him. It's so sad. All right, what is in there? A Vampire 2. He's still broadside and I still can't kill him. How disappointing. All right, team gets the Iowa. Good stuff. Colombo is turning away. We're on the SAP right now. Dare I swap to AP on this Stalin? Wow, 6 hits out of 8. Kind of wild there. Okay, we're having a game, guys. All right, let's try there. All right, I'll go to the AP this time. SAP can still do good work into a Stalingrad. We just can't get those juicy citadels. 1 hit, 5k. Okay, that's 100,000 damage in pretty much 5 minutes. It's we're having a good match right now. Although the carrier's here, so the Stalin is going to turn away. I would want the SAP there, if anything. Two full pens, we'll take it. Martin is probably going to turn away as well. So I think we go SAP against him now. Stalin is far enough back. Don't have to worry as much. Now, this is the overmatching part where there's not much you can do when you're a Martin player here. It's just damage. It's just damage that you're eating, unfortunately. Vampire 2 probably kills our Groningen. Oh, no, actually, our Groningen's in smoke. There's a Jaeger here. That's a little scary. Martin looks like he's going to turn broadside enough to shoot his guns, so that's what we go after. Stalin's coming back into the game. Another 2 hits. More damage. I should be helping on the DD, though. Let's be honest. I'm greeting damage. I'm greeting the 30 mil overmatch when I could be helping my teammates finish this guy off. And Groningen does. Okay, my teammates get it anyway. So, not punished, but not a good example for you guys as far as team play goes. We have an Oregon here with us. And I still want to smash this Stalingrad. He's playing so broadside. This could hurt. Okay, just a fire. We can tank a fire. All right, carrier's coming back with planes now. We're pretty clumped with our Oregon here. Okay. Okay, game. Okay. This time. This time. It's time, game, that you gave it to me. Please. Oh, yeah. Finally. There we go, man. There we go. Okay, we're having a very, very, very good match for this ship. United States is moving forwards, so let's go there. I'm not sure I can get the sits at this angle, but we gotta try, you know? We gotta try. No, don't get it. That's okay. Looks like they've been focused on our Oregon, so that has helped me a lot. I'm gonna heal yet again. Ah, there's the Jaeger. Oh, only 5k. Too bad. We really need to get into some of these caps here. We're doing well on ships, but points at the moment could be better. Alright, let's try there. And maybe we go back to SAP. Yeah, I mean, the AP can do some good work. But we definitely need to get through here. Our guys got the decap, though. It's really good. There's a Shima that we should get an angle on here soon. That also means he could have torps for us. Vincent at range. Alright, there's Shima. Oh wow, the submarine has guns, apparently. I mean, this Columbo is just so broadside. He is so broadside, guys. I gotta try. I gotta try. Oh, we're losing teammates, though. It's not so good. Yeah, 10k is good, but... Lumbo is on our Minotaur right now, who probably dies as well. Okay, let's not throw this game, shall we? Let's not throw. So that means not being broadside on to a Columbo at 11 kilometers. And I probably need to help our Libertad not die to the crazy Vincent torps, yeah? Or our Libertad is just going broadside, wow. Does he die to that? He ate the torp. We only get 5k there. Okay. It's a close match, guys. It's a close match. That's all I can ask for. Ah, don't have it. Somehow our Libertad is just living this. I say somehow, like I don't know how he is. 16 there. I need my engine, though. To dodge that, though, I'm forced very broadside to the Vincent. Oh, please don't. My rudder shift. My turning radius, brother. Please, Vincent, don't do me. Don't do it to me. No. I might angle in time. Hold. Ah! Okay. Okay. Manageable. Manageable. $238. It's a good game. 2 heals left. And we're going to stick with SAP. Just pure consistency. I know he's broadside Columbo. And he should be here soon. I think we spot him soon. Yeah, there. Alright, 6,000 damage. Can I do that with SAP? I think so, if I hit his belt. Oh, only one. Our Alvaro should finish that, though. Armor holds, barely. Notice he hit us up here, not here. Like, if he hits me here, oh, that is a lot of damage. Alright, Alvaro gets him. We stick with the SAP because... Submarine. There he is. Get there, get there, get there. No, he gets to be immune. He dives so fast. Oh, unfortunate. No, dude, he can stay under for the whole time. Ah, runs out the clock. It's hard to finish games off with carriers and subs in them, you know? But it's still a good match. 244. 2 kills. If you have Sansonetti, of course, these ships get much better, like all Italian ships. Obviously, most of these commanders are very powerful on their respective nations, but Italian ships tend to lack range. And the ability to get 1 kill, and you just completely remove that downside of almost all Italian ships, means Sansonetti is especially awesome on every ship, which is pretty expensive to move him around. Good match, though. Good match. We'll take it. We finally got ourselves a pretty close game, and a really surprisingly even split from the AP. You should be using the AP from time to time. We did manage to get that Stalingrad finally. But it just took us a while to get him, showing off some of the inconsistencies, even with Battlecruiser Dispersion 1.8 Sigma. Do be trolling from time to time. Lauria is still a very strong battleship here in 2025. We looked at steel ships. We looked at all of them in 2024. Those ratings really haven't changed too much. It's pretty recent that I went over those. And Lauria is a good ship. I find it a little bit boring at times. But if you play it aggressive with its concealment, you keep it angled, and you get fortunate enough that the enemy ships don't know to aim for these really not angled bits when you're trying to play bow in or shoot all of your guns, you have surprisingly a very tanky hull. As soon as you go broadside, though, you're going to take huge hits to this crazy-looking Citadel armor. SAP is an ammo type that I'm not a fan of in the entire game, really for anything, but Battleship SAP in particular is quite egregious as Overmatch, as well as the damage output. It's just so absurd. At least it doesn't one-shot DDs. Like Cruiser SAP can full pen DDs, and that's why it's more dangerous, where Battleship SAP cannot. Stuck with this build the whole way through, seemed to work pretty well. I'm sure there's ways to optimize it further if you're playing this ship more, but for me, this one worked out. And I think that's going to do it for Ship Request today. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you comment down below this video whatever you want to see next time. Most upvoted will be what I play next week. And as always, have a great rest of your day.